In chaos theory, the butterfly effect means that a small change in one place can result in large changes in another place.
Assam is actually the heart of India's tea industry. It was set up in the early 1800s by the British when they lost their monopoly, their trade monopoly with China, and were looking for a new place to start growing tea.
Did you know that Canadians drink almost 9 billion cups of tea each year, which is 264 cups for each Canadian? So what difference does it make where our tea comes from?
The tea industry has had a long history in India. It has been, to some extent, on the backs of the tea garden laborers who were actually brought into India by the British. And fair trade was a really good fit to try and support a better standard of living, more education and opportunities for people who had really worked as slave labor for many, many generations.
Who is interested in buying fair trade tea? Customers at Edible Island are politically motivated as they know the benefits of supporting fair trade and they appreciate quality.
Well, A, because they're fair trade, which is important, and they're good.
And what does fair trade mean to you?
Fair trade means that people are being paid appropriately for the work that they're doing.
Peggy and I have been traveling in Assam for 15 years, every year since 1998. And some years ago, about more than 10, we began working with farmers in that area who were being exposed to incredible pesticide and herbicide exposure. So we decided, with help from World Community, a local group here, to seek out a source of organic tea and try and generate a market for organic tea for the small growers. So 10 years ago we started a partnership with the World Community Group and Edible Island Whole Foods here, and we found the only source of organic tea in Assam at that time and brought that in. It's called World Community Tea and it's been for sale here for some years.
So do you drink fair trade tea?
Yeah.
Yeah? And why do you buy fair trade tea?
Oh, because I want fair trade, of course. Yes, but also I buy organic tea.
Okay.
And I know this is organic, right?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
But our presence in Assam has raised the visibility and the credibility of the small tea growers extensively, not only with consumers in the Northeast, but also with the Tea Board. And that's a very, very big change from the way that they were viewed when we first started working in the Northeast. They are now people who can be respected, who have a good quality product that is being purchased in Canada, in Europe, and in other countries. And the Tea Board is making some substantial changes to their policies to try and be more inclusive and more supportive to small-scale producers.
So drinking fair trade tea here can result in improved working and living conditions in Assam, a well for drinking water, or a children's center. Hard to believe that our choices would have such a far-reaching effect. So the next time you sit down and have a cup of tea, think about how your tea was grown and who benefits. If you'd like more information or would like to volunteer for overseas projects, go to this website. From the Comox Valley, this is Judy Murakami.